Hello everyone and welcome to my bedroom. I've been getting a lot of questions as far as what my next plans are, my next steps, where am I living, what am I doing right now, and what will Adventures in Missions do with the rest of our money that we fundraise, and will we get to go back out? So instead of writing a blog, I thought I'd try to film a quick little video answering those questions for you. I have been home at my parents' house for a week now. I spent the first 2 weeks being back in America in Oklahoma. If you were not aware of that, I did a quarantine with one of my teammates. So yeah, I'm in my hometown right now. It's just temporary, but I'm not sure how long temporary is going to be. Obviously, I don't know when all this coronavirus stuff is going to pass, and I don't intend on living here much longer after that, but it's kind of hard right now to plan for where I'm gonna live, roommates and all that, just with all that's going on. Another question I get asked a lot is what am I doing right now? I feel like that's kind of similar to the first one, but just like all of you guys are staying at home and obeying this mandated quarantine, I too am doing that, which is why I haven't really reached out to come visit any of my friends or family, those of you watching, which I'm sure like you understand right now the reason behind that. So, I've just been doing what you guys are, staying at home, trying to keep myself productive. I've established a routine, which has been really nice, waking up in the morning, reading my Bible, journaling. I've FaceTimed people from my squad. I work out every day, make sure I get some outdoor time. It just keeps me from going insane, basically. The next question that I get asked a lot is, what am I doing next? I think that's the one everyone's probably dying to know the answer to. But my answer is not, probably not what you expect, or maybe exactly what you expect. I have no idea what I'm doing next. I didn't really have a lot of time to plan for that. Obviously, I got sent home from the race extremely unexpectedly, so I hadn't started looking for jobs or anything like that. So I don't know what I'm doing next. Again, as I said in the beginning of this video, living here in Pulaski with my parents is a temporary thing. I don't feel, as far as like job opportunities go, that there's much for me here in my hometown, but at the same time I have no idea where I plan to move after this, or if I plan to get a job, like a normal 9-to-5 hourly job, or if I plan to go back overseas and be a full-time missionary. I really don't know. I would love to go back to Africa at some point. Africa grabbed a hold of my heart and never let go, so as cheesy as that sounds. But yeah, I don't know what's next, and I honestly don't even have an idea of what I want to do next. I'm in a big giant season of waiting, which sometimes can be frustrating, but it's also been really sweet because I feel like I've been given the time to take things slow and process all that's happening around me and inside of me, all my emotions and whatnot. And then the last question that I'm going to answer in this video is, will I get to go back overseas, and what will Adventures in Missions do with the remaining the remaining money that we all fundraised together? So I will not be going back out in the field, at least not like through the world race. Just logistically and financially, it doesn't make sense. It's very expensive to send that many people overseas and then bring them home all over again. Plus with lodging and travel and food and all the costs that it takes to do what we had been doing, just realistically that won't happen. And then as far as what happens to the rest of the money, so AIM did have to use a lot of the money we had fundraised just to unexpectedly bring us home. It was a lot more expensive than it would have been if we came home from our intended point, and then they had to provide us with hotels and transportation back and forth. So I have no idea how much money is left over. It wasn't really my money because it went straight to them. So I know that they have contacted us and told us over the next 60 days, which that was about 3 weeks ago, that they'd be looking into, I don't even know. Like I said, there's a lot I don't know that goes on behind the scenes. So they'll look into finances and take care of that. So I know I personally won't be getting a check in the mail because it was never like my actual money in the first place, but my only guess, and this is just a total guess, is maybe they'll be like, hey, you have a couple thousand left, we'll keep it in your account, it will be a credit if you want to do a short-term mission trip with us in the future. If you don't use it within a year, it just goes back to other expenses that the organization has. So again, that's a total guess. I have absolutely no clue yet what's going to happen with that. I think I might have said that was the last question, but there's actually one more. I've had a lot of people ask if I'm going to continue to blog, and my answer is hopefully. So I have really enjoyed writing. That's something that I've come to love over the last 8 months, and I would love to continue blogging and writing. I don't know what about, but I would love to keep doing that, but I'm not going to be using the World Race blogging platform anymore, so I do plan to look into other blogging platforms. I don't know, if you know of any off the top of your head that you personally use or that one of your friends uses that they really like, feel free to contact me and let me know, because like I said, I haven't done any research yet, but I do plan to do that. All right, I think that covers most of the questions that I've been getting asked a lot. If there is anything else you want to know, comment on my blog or shoot me a text, whichever way is most convenient for you. I'd love to answer it. And I just want to say thank you again to all of you who have been following along with my journey and supporting me and praying for me over the last basically 2 years from the moment I decided that I was going to do the World Race. So I really appreciate you all, and thank you for watching this.